let's gather, talk, and reflect a little bit. So why not just start and introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm Devon Hatchett, co-founder of Parallel Ventures, and I'm here from South Africa.
I'm Soll, I'm co-founder of Parallel Ventures as well and from South Africa.
Middlewick from Johannesburg, South Africa, looking after strategy and go-to-market.
Warren, can you talk a little bit about how we met in South Africa, in Johannesburg?
Sure, Bo. So you were introduced to us at Q Workspace by Rudy, past attendee of the China Star.
Yeah, Rudy attended our first China Star program.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and he introduced you to us, and you gave us a little introduction about the China Star program, and from there I phoned Devon and I said, we're going to China.
Thank you for trusting us. So what drive you to make that decision? You know, you didn't know me for too long, and yet you trusted us, and then you decided to join China Star program.
Well, I think we've spoken about before. We realized the opportunity that China offers us. One of our products that we're getting developed is actually being developed in Shenzhen. So we wanted to come here and learn more about China, understand the culture, understand how business is done, and start building a network. Those are the main drivers.
That's great, that's great.
I think just to sort of interest, just to build on that, obviously the credibility of the school, of yourself, I think for us making those type of decisions, around the credibility and where you sit in the market was also key for me in terms of making decisions.
Thank you very much. So this week, you have just almost to finish this week. So how do you feel?
Tired.
Tired?
Tired definitely, but it's been an amazing experience, and I think we'll take learnings from this for the rest of our lives. So yeah, it's been an amazing, it's been a jam-packed week.
Sure.
Looking forward to a good sleep, but definitely worthwhile.
And during the week we've met some amazing investors and potential partners, and we're going to carry those conversations now.
Do you feel you find the right partners through China Star program?
I think so. I think we have. We've definitely met the right type of people, and I think now it's just about building that relationship.
Richard is a great guy.
He's amazing guy. Amazing guy.
You're gonna love him, and you already love him, and he's gonna make things happen. And he likes your product, and he's gonna help you not just on the business, but also potential funding as well.
So we're very excited to work with Hatchett.
That's great.
Excited to see what happens.
Yeah, John.
Well, I think the interesting thing for me, I've got a background in working for large international technology corporations, and I think the benefit I saw here was not necessarily just for a startup. The interesting thing, there were large portions of it that would be insightful for many people. I know you guys have plans for other different types of courses, but I think there's a lot of value in how you brought us into the country and helped unpack what it's about, which is not necessarily only for a startup.
Exactly.
So for me, that's been very valuable. And the caliber of individuals on the actual program, I think you've managed to attract some really, really good talent and business minds to the course, which, as you say, the interactions with both have been excellent.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the lectures that we have, our faculty lectures about China?
Now, we were talking about, the personal opinion of the professors that we've had chatting to us, their unbiased and open sharing of, I think, their personal views as well as the facts that possibly we don't get exposed to. It was an extremely high. The business education executive programs I've been on before, it's definitely at a level that is up there with international.
Exactly. Yeah, our faculty are world-class faculty, so they share based on their research, academic side. They take an unbiased view over things.
Yeah.
So you like that?
It was fantastic.
Good. How about particularly the pitch workshops?
I think we thought we knew how to pitch before we came here, but I think we learned very quickly that wasn't the case. So our pitch changed a lot. From event to event.
It's evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
And getting better.
I hope. Thank you. I'm glad it's getting better. But yeah, some very insightful opinions and tips from you in terms of how to pitch to the Chinese culturally and sort of our content, getting to the point. So yeah, we're going to take those learnings forward.
South Africa specifically, a child goes missing every 10 hours. In China alone, there are over 200,000 children abducted every single year.
That's very good. Like now we learn how to do the tagline. We need to learn how to do the punchline. We learn how to use 3C and plus 3T techniques to do the effective pitching. So I'm very happy to see everybody's pitching now. It's getting much better, very confident, very concise to the point. So this is very helpful as well for me to see that you guys are moving to the right direction. Now talk about we organize 4 pitches, 4 large pitch. We brought a lot of investors. So in Beijing, there's more than 100 investors come over. And in Shanghai, there's about 200 investors. In Shenzhen, about 200 investors. So are there any investors who are interested in talking to you through those events?
Yes, so we actually last night, our Shenzhen pitch last night, we got a very interested investor who's requested a whole bunch of information from us. She's got a whole team working on some due diligence, so we're going to carry that process and have to be back in China very soon.
That's great.
And I mean, we've had, in terms of WeChat interest, we've had over 50 investors contact us through WeChat.
So 50 investors contact you in the WeChat,
Yes.
want to talk to you. Wow, you're doing very well here.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
So now let's talk a little bit about our staff. So we have, even though we don't have lots of staff on the side sport, we do have 2 from Beijing and 3 from London office to accompany the group to be together. So are you happy with our staff, with their performance?
The staff have been incredible, and I think we all agree that Leaping especially has been amazing. Song, incredible. So from an admin perspective, it couldn't have gone any smoother.
Yeah, they've been sleeping like 2 to 3 hours a day. And then you guys working very hard, but they work even harder, until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they get up at 6 and 7. So so I appreciate your kind words to acknowledge the effort that have been made. So it's our principle and our belief that when you trust us and follow us to China and join the China Star program, we are responsible for you. We want to give you the best experience in China and give you the best experience of any program that you ever joined. So I hope we have achieved that.
Most definitely, and I think it doesn't matter what stage of business life cycle you're in, there's something to be gained from this experience. Even just to come along, if you're not pitching a business, you will learn so much, you will gain so much from this experience. And the network you will I think, carry you into future successes, even if it's not the business that you're in now.
Sure.
Well, I think just to build on that point there, I think the interesting thing, culturally the pitches are very different to how they may be in Europe, etc. But the benefits we've taken out of some of the pitch learnings here, I think we can apply back home. Some of the condensing and the simplicity and that is going to benefit us. I think people must.
It's not just about China.
Yeah, so I think people mustn't see it as okay, well, maybe China's not for me. I think some of the learnings we got here can be applied on an international level that will benefit us. Sometimes we take things for granted, and then when you've pushed us on being concise, some of the practices is going to would be beneficial outside of China.
That's great, and I'm glad to hear that. So this program is not just going to conclude here, it's a starting point of our continuous relationship. We're going to continue to help you, and you will join the China Start Alumni Club. So from there, we will share more resources as we go, and we'll make an announcement when I come to China, make speech and having investor dinner. So by the way, the first night you join me in Shenzhen for investor dinner. So all this is a potential benefit of the China Star program. We'll continue to work with you to make sure you're successful. So my belief is if you're successful, then we will be successful. So my goal and our team's goal, the China Star's goal, is to make you guys successful in China. For that, we take that very seriously for that. So thank you again for trusting us for the China Star program.